Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. So, when we last left off, and I will say, until I actually got into the game, I'd completely forgotten where we left off. Like, I remembered being on the ship, the Juggernaut? No, what the fuck? The Dredgenort? What the fuck was that ship called? Whatever it was called. And solving a whole bunch of problems on there. It all went really well, really good fun. And then I remember going off and fixing something at an array and then coming back, and that was all good. And then we'd had that conversation with Parvati, and we discussed her, I guess, you know, asexualness. She's not really interested in that sort of thing, but, you know, she's, like, very into one of the women on board the ship and blah, blah, blah. And that was all fun and cute, sort of nice character building stuff. And I couldn't remember what we'd done next. I was genuinely like, where the hell did we leave off? And then when I got in, I was like, oh, that's right. We were following the distress signal, which is probably going to go totally badly. Because here's the thing. Officially, according to the thing, we've got to find... Oh, apparently we can also find secrets? Apparently that's why we're here. But yeah, according to the rules, we're supposed to find like 3 important people and ignore literally everyone else. But looking at this, it seems as though there's got to be a lot more going on here. This is quite a large area. So, yeah, that's cool though. I do like that. It's kind of weird that rather than having one giant continuous map, it's got a lot of, I guess, little small maps, you know? It's that sort of thing of, which is like better. I don't think any one is better than any other, really. But yes, I will say the amount of leaks that my ship seems to have is somewhat worrying, but it was never meant to be a big thing. I mean, it is literally called the Unreliable, so let's see. That operation usurped captain's identification cartridge to initiate remote landing. Okay. Well, okay then. Guess I might need remote landing at some point. Ah, vending. Taste the freedom. Spacer's choice. You got Auntie Cleo, who genuinely looks like a guy in drag. Like, I'm not even being rude on that. I genuinely think that's probably a guy in drag. It's probably, like I said, it's probably that thing from, like, Futurama, where you had that mom character, and she was all, like, sweet and polite and lovely out in the world, and then, you know, she got out of her costume and she was just like another corporate tycoon type. It's probably going to be a bit like that. Which is probably going to be quite fun. So, I don't know what's specifically going on here on this world. But there is something about... tubes. For some reason we have tubes. Anyway, let's actually start by following the path, because that seems like the smartest, most sensible thing to do.
Hell of a welcome.
Security blade. I don't really need that. But I'll take it because I could sell it. I see something over there. What is that? Looks like some sort of stuck vehicle.
I can take a hint.
That's nice. Ooh. Raptidon Stalker and Raptidon Spitter. What are you then? Well.
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by...
Here we go! Get on! Captain!
Ow. All the time for me to sneeze.
Who's ready for more?
You scream a lot, don't you? Raptidons. Interesting. Ooh. Scientist, probably not a good sign. Okay, right. Well, let's get to exploring. It is funny that you just see what I can only assume are like, I guess, unfinished houses? I can only imagine that's what they are. Ooh. Like an orchard or a field or some kind. Yeah, it's lovely. Stroll amongst the trees. Raptidon Colossus, huh? Maybe we'll save that one for later. Bypass shunts, very good. I want to find scavenging and whatnot. Evicted, evicted, everybody's evicted. Pick up everything that ain't nailed down, I guess. You never know when it could come in handy to give to someone else, or to just sell and make some money. Dad, I'm writing this in the odds you found your way back here. I'm sorry I wasn't here to see you. They're moving us out of town, all of us. I don't know where we're going. Hoping that wherever it is, they've got a lab as nice as Roseway's. We were doing some good work, real science for once. Don't know why they're moving us, and I don't know when we'll see each other again. And Dad, do me a favor and burn this journal. I'm not allowed to even mention the name Roseway. As far as corporate's concerned, this town never existed. Don't want to get in trouble. Indeed. I don't know why there's just multicolored paper. Like, what's wrong with just perfectly normal, ordinary white? Oh, excuse me. Oh, throat's going up today.
You gotta teach me that.
There's not much to it, really. No, I suppose I could just stuck in that one.
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of gristle.
Gristle? Alright, what's going on here? Ah, he hit a raptor on, did he?
Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from
Can I help? Apparently not. So there is just a random building over that way, but it looks like there's a lot of raptidons. We'll stick to the path for now.
Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket.
Alright.
I won't tell.
Oh, I'm so happy about that. Because I was really worried you were gonna for a minute there. Alright, what we got?
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less.
Okay, property owner clear messages. Effective immediately, all operations in Roseway Lab and outposts have been terminated. Values for employee community service company arrange for transportation and relocation for one of 3 available work facilities. Relocation fee will be deducted from your pay. If your pay is insufficient to cover necessary relocation fees, you may apply for a relocation fee loan. Approval of loans requires an audit of your work history and permanent record. If you would like to apply for an audit, please submit a request form for a place in our surprise audit waitlist. Please include your audit fee paid in full. If you cannot pay your audit, please apply for an audit fee loan. Approval of loans requires an audit from your work history and permanent record. Oh, that's fun. Thank you for cooperating with Anti-Clear, blah, 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 blah. Okay. All personal files have been purged from the memory. Ah, okay. Yes, clearly they were doing some sort of black box operation stuff here. which is never a good sign.
Organic materials detected on Roseway. Please ensure mechanisms are
Nope, nothing there.
They left their own outside to die? Was it that bad?
Or they just didn't care. Interesting that there's scientists here. It's like the workers were moved off and the scientists were brought in. Why? Yeah, that's where I saw the raptidons before. Probably not a good idea to test that theory too much. Does look like there's a back way in if I need it, but it could also serve as a back way out, which could also be useful. I don't know what to expect. This is the thing. I don't know anything about what's going on here other than it clearly went very bad very quickly. Okay. Well. Ooh. Hello, you're gonna say hi to me as soon as I walk up to you, aren't you? Call it a hunch. Oh, or maybe not. Hello.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
What happened here?
Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts.
Who's in charge? You said raps broke loose? Did you have them caged up?
Forget I said anything about that.
What can you tell me about them?
Wish they tasted like sissy pig. Them's good eating.
Fair enough. What do they taste like?
Some say chicken. I say the north end of a southbound woolly cow. Anything else you'd like to know?
You're friendly. Who's in charge?
Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center.
Okay, let's... did you send a distress call?
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
Why not?
Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such.
Alright.
Oh, before I forget. Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Fair enough. Not exactly what I was expecting in terms of a warm reception, but better than nothing, I guess. What we got? Distress signal, distress signal, distress signal. Okay. Whole bunch of peeps. Recruit. Alright, things in here are considered tagged as owned. I suppose that makes sense. We are inside a town now. Anything up here? Secrets, secret stashes, secret boxes. Ooh, something here. Locked. Well, I'll tell you what, I won't tell if you want. Alright. Well then. You have a name. Are you important?
We are experiencing a security event, sir and/or madam, please vacate the premises immediately and return to your domicile or designated workplace.
Don't worry about it. I'm here to help.
You are? But corporate never told me they were sending a fixer. Nobody tells me nothing.
Place looks a mess. What happened?
I have strict orders not to talk about anything that happens in a classified area. Please remember that Anti-Cleo Pharmaceuticals is not responsible for any loss of life or grievous physical injury sustained while on company premises.
Mm-hmm. And what do you do around here?
I am not allowed to disclose the details of my contract. If you are unhappy with the quality of my work, please submit a complaint to Anti-Cleo's Department of Employee Conduct.
Fair enough. You said this place was classified?
Roseway Lab is a highly classified facility. I am not allowed to confirm or deny its alleged existence.
Fair enough. Good luck with that. Chicken! Comms. So we got Orson, we got Vaughn, and we got Anton. Oh well, start with one of them first at least. Hello.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
You must be Anton Crane.
I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Not from where I'm standing.
I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable.
Okay. You or your colony, which is it?
Those need not be mutually exclusive. My work would benefit everyone, and not just within our colony.
Wanna tell me what happened here?
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs, and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
Oh, goody, I can do that.
You have a point there. It most decidedly cannot make this situation any worse. All right, we were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
This is about toothpaste?
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue? While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever.
It's still just toothpaste. Well, diet toothpaste.
Not just any diet toothpaste, the ultimate diet toothpaste.
Wouldn't care if it was say any more. Remove the cretins and retrieve your research. Want to do with the Raptidons too?
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab.
Who?
My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him.
I'll find him.
That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork.
Alright, fine, I'm off. No point in insulting him. Okay. So we still got Vaughn and Orson to talk to. Hmm.
50-bit says this guy's already wrapped fodder.
You're such an up person.
You're underestimating the importance of the 8th back.
Blankenship, she's okay. But Lunsford has the highest rate of foot goals per game.
But if you...
Anything of actual use in here, or is it all just... Interesting that they would make a diet toothpaste with a... security lockdown. Personal files. Feel quite alone. James was the only one here with anything at all, but even he bristles at my direction. It's quite likely a natural reaction to my pushing him so relentlessly, but if he ever hopes to reach Byzantium, he needs someone applying the correct amount of pressure. I hope he'll come to see the truth, but should that prove impossible, I can at least sure his work won't damage my chances. Should be keeping an eye on his reports to see if they too warrant revision. I can't abide any more demerits against us. Heard Jameson talking to Vaughn. He was railing against me, claiming I'm using him and everyone here for my own ends. I expect vitriol from the lazy sod Vaughn, but Jameson, how can you not see that I only have his best interests at heart? I suppose I should be surprised. My unrelenting drive has always set others against me. The latest breakthrough, I believe Byzantium is finally within my grasp. My next promotion will deliver me, I'm certain, so long as they don't see through my attempts to cover for the rest of these fools. Can't quite shake this unease I seem to be gripped by. It makes no sense. While I have yet to get Trammell to commit to a specific date, he assures me Byzantium could be a mere few weeks away. So why is this encroaching feeling of emptiness? Must be a case of nerves. I know it'll be accepted and, dare I say, possibly even revered when I finally arrive. So he sounds like he was a bit of an uncaring ass, but he convinced himself he did care, so... one of those things, I suppose. Yay for vending machines, I guess. Alright, let's go find that
I
person.
got 500 bits on the Darlings tape of violence.
No. Ooh, vending machines. Isn't that always good? Hello.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really.
Where were you when the outlaws attacked?
Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work.
You're certainly dedicated to your work.
Sure. Loyal company fella. That's me. Auntie knows best.
Doesn't sound like it.
Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean?
We're likely heading that way. Anything we can do? Until you explain. Details, please.
I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Extracting how? No, wait, maybe I don't want to know.
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain. An aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug.
How's it work?
The results are outside the margin of error. technically.
I don't want to know.
Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside.
Second lab down the road. When I get there...
My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself, dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here.
Mm-hmm. Do we need to get a code for the door from Anton? Alright, yeah, I've already got the code.
Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
So it seems like I can presumably either...
Stuff's used. Do you drink it, or is it like perfume? I'm not interested. Just curious.
Anything... in here? Hello? It's a book. Could come in handy. There aren't many books around here, you probably noticed. Mostly looking to see if there's any like terminals or any actual important information, but it doesn't look like it. Okay.
If I had to look at those yellow walls all day, I'd make a point to sleep on the roof.
Ooh, apparently I discovered something.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the hill, over the garage.
Top of the hill's Raptidon territory. Sit down.
I don't need to do it myself. I can stay here if you want.
So you'd send someone else on your damn school mission.
Interesting. What's that cysty pit? Apparently I can't go in there. Well, okay then. Hello. And who are you?
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please.
I'm not here to kill you.
Oh, you aren't with the outlaws? Who are you then?
Here to help. Someone sent a distress call.
Oh, well, good luck. Now, if you got the carpet in here, it's just a matter. Orson, you idiot. Just put it. Of course, because
Okay.
I didn't.
Who are you anyway?
I am Orson Shaw, Chief Behavioral Scientist. I was brought in to study the Raptidons. I was to ensure that, should a problem arise, our team is adequately equipped to deal with them.
What'd you learn?
They are insatiably hungry, absolutely impossible to control in any fashion, and indeed appear to be powered entirely by hate. No amount of studying will enable us to control them, or even slightly sate their aggression.
So your research amounted to nothing?
Not quite. We are now acutely aware of their weaknesses. Bullets through the head.
The head? Would never have thought of that.
Now, that may seem like an obvious conclusion, but believe it or not, some creatures' brains are not in their heads.
Isn't that the truth?
Now, if you got the carpet.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device. Or trying to, anyway.
Ooh, you run a wire from the capacitor. Oh, yes, yes, science, do that.
Why, yes. I suppose I could. Thanks.
Need a hand?
No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me.
I'll see what I can find. Where's the storage facility?
Out the south gate. Follow the road. It'll be on the left, past the old lab.
I'll see what I can find.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you?
No.
Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
Okay. Good work.
Ooh. Ooh. Nothing in there, but ooh, what's this? The officer's spine. That looks very good. Okay, right, let's see. So that's your lot, I think, from in here. I could just quickly nip it here.
I told you, you stay put.
Oh boy. I don't think I'm ready for another bar crawl, Captain.
Only thing stopping them beasts is high power.
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Security's gonna tell you to make tracks. Want to treat yourself before you go? Something for the road, maybe?
Seem eager to get rid of me.
I don't really know you. Roseway's supposed to be closed off to visitors. Stands to reason you could be a corporate spy of some sort. Then again, there's nothing in my contract that says I can't sell to corporate spies. Your bits are the same as anybody else's.
True. Got some time for some questions?
Sure. Not like I get many customers.
Why is this place called 17th Bar?
I'm so glad you asked. Some people say the name refers to the 17 rungs in Auntie Cleo's official ladder of corporate advancement. These people are wrong. Truth is, we've been established, closed down, renamed, re-established, and then reopened a grand total of 17 times in the last 40 years. Corporate's still deliberating over a new name. The matter remains hotly contested in committee, but we're expecting a decision within the next 5 to 7 years. Exciting times.
Yeah, let's see what you got
Sure.
for trade.
You need something to clean Raptidon blood out your clothes?
Is that it? You just got drinks and stuff. You do have ammo, which I suppose is something. And you can repair stuff too, that's always good. Okay, anything to sell? Because I have been picking up a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. Let's see what else. We can get rid of assault rifle. Yeah, get rid of that. Yeah, get rid of that one. That can go. Inferno sight can go. It's not bad. God, didn't you pick up so much stuff? Just in general. There we go. It's a decent start, right?
The vent shop.
So.
Or how the Raptidons are getting out of the lab.
Does make me wonder. Hang on a second. Well, let's head outside. Oh. Well, it didn't really work out for them, did it? Alright, so in terms of... yeah, that's a distressing one. We've also got... Roseway, Corporate Township. Right, so there's a few dotted around there, huh? Yeah, it's all the off-world ones. Okay, one thing I do want to really very, very quickly check. Because I'm a little bit curious. What's around here? It looks like a thing on the map, but it doesn't look like it actually is a thing in the game. Okay, fair enough. It's always worth an idea to look, but if it doesn't work out, it don't work out. Okay, so I guess we just follow the road and head to this one first. Let's buy his bootstraps, is it? Closest one, let's get it done. Thank you for that. Never gets old, does it? Level 13. No, sorry, level 12. Stand corrected, I misread it. Okay, so what do we want to up? That's actually a very, very, very good question. Power duration 7%. 7 seconds even. Pickpocket. Oh, now I can pickpocket. Oh, that'd be, well, might be useful. Find 25% more bits in containers. That'll come in handy. Unlock third drug mixing slot. Tinkering cost down by 50%. Take that. And then guess we'll pop a point into there. Puts long guns up to 50 at least. Excellent. So we can take that. Come on. Perks. Oh goody. Hey, look, we can get tier 2s now. What we got? Movement penalty to accuracy. Time dilation restored per kill. Science weapon damage. Why is it all science weapons? Why can't I have non-science weapons up? Movement speed, headshot. Interchangeable highlight range. Oh, interactable object highlight range. Sorry, I was like interchangeable? What? Vendor buying price. Quiet weapon damage. Interesting. +5 to all skills if no companions in the party, or +10 if you have none recruited. Interesting. Just basic dialogue skills. Carry capacity. See, carry capacity is tempting because you're always going to need good carry capacity. As is downward on the weight of consumables. Ooh, health restored per kill. That would be a nice one to have. Alright, we'll go for you first. Because honestly, more carry weight is always a good thing. I always go for the carry weight stuff because I loot friggin' everything in these games. It's just what you do.
Looks like a great spot for an ambush. Here we go.
You're tougher than you looked. Oh. Where'd you come? What are you doing over there? Oh. Yeah, you just had to run across and get involved in a robot literally standing right next to a bunch of freaking raptors, didn't you? Honestly. Something to be said for going around outside of a group, isn't there? But I think in general, staying in a group is pretty good because it does help to keep enemies distracted. And they're not terrible in a fight. Alright, anything in here? Seems to be a road going up there. Back door? Ooh, back door. Might be interesting to explore. Oh shit. Yep, I got it. Fuck was that? Bloody marauders. Right, where was the other guy knocked down? I guess not. You know, it was only after I killed it. I thought it was a giant leech, and then I killed it. I was like, oh no, it's just a really fat snake. It looked like a giant leech, okay? Alright, let's check inside. See what, if anything, is in here. Right. We need a new code for the armory lock over in the storage facility. Make it complicated so Orson can't sneak in there again. And do not write it down this time. Use your brains. How about in this order? The month of your birthday. 1. How many security rotations we have per hour? 2. Number of accidents we've had this month involving that damn culture processor. 3. Maximum volume in millimeters of Raptidon stomach acid in a human being can ingest before we consider it lethal. 4. Please tell me they're not actually saying 1, 2, 3, 4 is the code. Because that's... Of course they're saying that. Why would they not? That's wonderfully idiotic and stupid. Right, what have we got in terms of areas? You seem to be a separate one. Wow.
I hope that wasn't a load-bearing mole.
Robots. Turn around. There we go. No, you're right, I can't. Fuckers are strong, huh? Are you gonna hit them or what? What the hell are you people doing? Where are they? Where is everyone? Why am I alone in this? Thanks for the help, guys. Why the hell were you upstairs?
Oh, clever.
Okay, so we've got robots. I don't really have any great weapons against robots, which is a bit unfortunate, really.
Security. Security threat eliminated.
Works. During adventure, things happen to your character can trigger a floor offer. Taking the floor is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. Getting burned too many times has made you susceptible to plasma. So you can take more plasma damage, but you get a perk point. No, not worth it. guess now we know what the flaws are. They've talked about flaws before, but that's the first time I've actually been introduced to them. Security lockdown. Determine the maximum amount of raptidon ingestive acid can be safe from ingested before adverse effects present themselves. So you just slowly introduce increasing amounts of raptidon ingestive acid. The evening meals randomly selected workers and observe their overall health. Temporary blindness, frequent vomiting. Patient unable to describe pain, unsafe. The patient died within the hour. Can you move, please?
That's the last of them.
You're an idiot. January 23rd is your birthday. As this protocol, please feel free to employ one 10-minute break between your normally scheduled 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock patrol shifts. I sincerely hope that on this day you take a moment to enjoy the fresh air of Terra 2, brought to you by the kindness of Auntie Cleo. So 23rd. Alright, what else have we got? What's this?
Let's take bets on what shuts him up first. A hungry rat or my backhand?
Well, I guess I'll just head back to town then.
Can I talk to you for a second? I guess not. Fine, screw you.
Ooh, what'd you find?
I'm wondering. Hang on. I feel like I should have been able to talk to him. I can't remember when I last made a quick... Oh, really? He was out here? Ah, that could be an issue. Well, tits. I thought I'd made quick saves before that. Ah, see, I rewound it in the hope of... Oh, never mind. Fuck it. Whoops. Ignore me. That was a fuck up. I thought, oh, it hasn't been that long since I made the last quick save. Apparently it had. My plan, because I wanted to see if I could talk to him. For some reason, it just sort of punted me out of the whole thing. But, oh well, fuck it. Maybe I can do this better this time. The month of your birthday. So hang on. Let me just write this down a second. Birthday month. Security rotations we have per hour. Security rotations. Accidents. I think I'm gonna have to work this out. And then maximum volume ammunition we can ingest before we consider it lethal, which I'm pretty sure was 4. And his was. And I'm pretty sure it was July, which is 7. So it's 7 something something 4. It might be 7724. I'm not sure. Alright, let's do this again and hopefully do it better this time. As my own fault. I honestly thought I did, but whatever. Fuck it. I'm tired today. You can probably tell. Ugh. I'm just very, very, very tired.
I hope that wasn't a road bear, no?
Tell you what, you two. If you guys are going to be idiots, let's go into the room from this angle, shall we?
Got it. Heads down.
Hey, works for me. Went slightly better than it had before, I guess. Yes. Maybe. Kinda. Sorta. Probably. Alright. I think I'm getting the hang of this now. I'd like to think so.
Resetting threat level.
And I managed to get it without it trying to sell me a floor. So yeah, we found out that 4mm was the amount they could do before it became lethal. 5mm and they were dead. And you see, that went better. Okay. Took a tired of cleaning out the bone. The culture process is the third time this month. Next employee get their hands on the damage machines getting written up. I'm gonna need a cleaner up in the lab. Another finger in that infernal. Formally requesting new safety brackets to be installed. So that's either 3 or 4? I don't know, it didn't date them. So it's either 3 or 4. But that's protocol. Oh, it's January, not July. So that's a 1. As protocol, feel free to enjoy 1 10-minute break between your normally scheduled 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock patrol shifts. So they do 1 security Terra rotation an hour? Not sure. 1, 1, 3, 4 perhaps?
Let's take bets on what shuts him up.
Thank you.
How the hell did you get in here?
First I shot the Reptidons and I walked up the stairs and
No, not... I don't care about the beasts. I care about the front door. This is an egregious breach of protocol. How'd you get in?
Anton sent me to get you.
Ugh. Can't use the centrifuge without supervision. Can't file reports without him double-checking their every word. Can't save myself from mortal peril. It's like he thinks I'm a child. His hands-on management style is coming to a point of contention, I tell you.
You're upset that he sent me to rescue you.
Please. That man doesn't have an altruistic bone in his body. I just happen to have the metabolic precursors from our last test. I'd wager my last bit that if you brought back the precursors and left me for dead, Anton wouldn't bat an eye.
Actually, that's not quite true. He said it'd look bad for him if more of his employees died.
Wonderful. That's much better. I'm getting out of here so I can personally thank him for his compassion.
Good luck with that. Alright, so yes, I had a feeling we were going to be able to talk to him, and I was a bit annoyed that I just sort of skipped it. Interesting that the character was so willing to just leave, because usually in games, characters don't do anything until you talk to them. Which I'm like, okay. Okay then, so. Okay.
They can't keep us out.
Damn straight. So what? What do they need the code for? Armory lock over in the storage facility. Ah, it's for the armory lock. Right, so yes, months in your birthday for our porter. Let me just go up and check that it was indeed our porter that we were checking up on before. Because if it wasn't, then that kind of defeats the point. It might not be the only birthday that's mentioned. Well, if we're going to do this, we may as well do it properly, right? Yeah, our porter. There we go. So January 23rd. So, yeah, January. So 01. Maybe it really is 1, 2, 3, 4 because, I mean, it literally did state here that that's probably what it was. Okay. Well, we could try 1, 2, 3, 4 and we'll see what happens, I guess. That'd be good fun to test. Hey, okay, we're in. Now I want to follow where this path goes. Because of course I do. And then we can check the other places. We'll head over and do this one next. It's over in that direction. We can do them, all of them at the same time once we get there, but... That doesn't seem right. All that and we just hit a hill with almost nothing on it? That is weird. Like, why the path? I don't know. Whatever it is. Okay. Well. Yes. What time? Oh, blimey, is it that time already? Okay, well. We're out of time for this part, but we'll be back in a couple of minutes after a break. And I'll try to work out what the point of all this is. No, can't even jump over the rocks. I don't know. It's very strange. But yeah, what I want to do is I want to head over to here first. Check out that really big thing. Because it looks like there's some interesting stuff nearby. Some boxes over there. Might be interesting to look at. So, yeah. Back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Alright. Let's go. Let's see what's what down here. Because, honestly, I'm offended from glow. So is that just a giant tree chopper? Made it. Yep, that's just a giant tree chopper. You know, it's really weird that you can hear creatures like crying out in the distance.
Okay, keep him quiet. Here we go. Nice one.
God damn it, will you hold still for 5 seconds?
This up and I won't have any new battle scars.
Anyway, as I was saying, it's kind of interesting that you can hear the creatures cry out in the distance, because it really, and I mean in a big way, brings to mind Subnautica. Because when you go into the really dangerous regions in Subnautica, you can hear creatures like in the distance, especially like the Reaper Leviathan. And it's freaking terrifying. Like, it's freaking me out. Because it is literally just bringing flashbacks from that. Because it even sounds like it. And I'm just like, no, I don't want it. The deforesting machine, at least. That's something. Whoa, what the? Okay. What's going on over there? Who's that? Whoop! That's the wrong button. Where are you?
That does it. Time for a drink.
God, that sounds exactly like the Sonic Reaper Leviathan. It's eerie.
We didn't have many trees in Edgewater. Seems a shame to cut them down. You got it.
The hell was that? More by 2 many counters, you get the juices every time one is attacking, making you less effective. Phobic. Dexterity, perception, and temperament. So every time there's cannons around, I can take a minor drop in some of my stats. Dexterity. No. It's not worth it.
All this fresh air is making my nose itch.
Oh, fudge. That's what it is. I've been an anti-clear man my whole life, but I got promoted to Roseway deforestation team. I felt privileged and honoured. I want to be a part of the initiative. I want to see Roseway become. Now you have me working on building walls around the town. We're giving up on expansion. Half the town's already been relocated. Deforestation team's been abandoned. My coins left to rust in the landscape. You're reading this, and you found my resurrected nation. I would rather make my own way as an outcast. Oh dear. Well, sorry, dude. In my defense, you shot first. Actually, they didn't. I did. Okay. They would have shot first if given the chance. I had to preempt their shooting first by shooting first. So, technically speaking, yeah, they totally shot first. Nice. Really set up around here, wouldn't they? Then I come along and just fucking kill everyone. Still, it's the kind of game where you're sort of supposed to do that. I think. I certainly hope so. Whole bunch here too. Alright. Actually, I should probably... No, workbench discovered. I should probably see what's what. We've got 16. Block minus the stealth skill. Not bad, not bad. What do we got? That's lockpick +5. Oh, that's right. It's the difference between heavy armor. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't like wearing heavy armor. Oh, hello. I'm naked. I prefer medium armor at worst. I don't actually know what the armor differences do in terms of armor type. Like, you know, because obviously there's light, there's medium, there's heavy. I'm assuming it slows you down. Or it might be something that affects your time dilation thing, like how many points that takes off of you per set. Lockpick max distance. I mean, I can lockpick from further away? I mean, I guess that wouldn't be a terrible thing, would it? Yeah, let's go with that. Armor. Alright, anything else? That worked. Oh, there was a lot more people there than I thought. I'm in a lot of fucking trouble. Hello. That worked.
That's the last of them.
Yeah, easy. Just take out one random animal, just turn around and there's like 6 guys over there. I was like, ah, that's a problem. But no, it worked out. I've worked out what these scrap mechanicals' weakness is. They've got these like pod things on their legs, and if you shoot them, they just explode. Which is good. Anything else? I see another path up there. Are you also going to lead to just nothing? Maybe. This map seems to be pretty designed to be quite, like, empty. But, yeah, we do need to head inside. First, it's my 114, we're fine. Alright. Is this actually the way in, or is there a front door? Always go in the front door. It's usually more fun. Nice. Oh, there is no front door. Or is this the front? Ah, is this the front door? This is probably the front door. Uh-huh. Considering the fact there are marauders outside, I'm going to guess there's marauders inside. Yep.
We're doing this.
Shit. Ow! Ooh, you're a toughie, ain't you?
Last of them.
Will you please stop dying all the time? Honestly. Alright, looting time. Hello. Yoink. And yeah. Hey. Ooh, free shit. I will take the free stuff. I don't see any particular reason why not. Oh, and down. Blue. Blue blood tends to mean it's highly oxygenated.
Makes you wonder about their labs.
I honestly, I don't even want to think about it. Doesn't seem worth it to me. Righty ho. Looty looty loot. Beginning of the army, none of the code asked me if I'm not around. Okay, I think. Oh. Apparently I just had the code. Goody. Lockdown, yep. Memory logs. Force. Log. Phlogiston Cotron. Phlogistinocotron? What? Untrained personality. I don't know how the hell you pronounce that. Okay, exit. Fine. Ooh, stuff. Stuff and things. Well, that goes down. Doesn't go down just yet. Ooh. Yeah, I forgot I was even looking for that. That's the one that will repair the robot back on my ship. Present for conversation previous week. Why is the ammunition storage locker larger than my bathroom? I dispatched Sullivan with the triplicate paperwork you requested. As a reminder, currently the sole proprietary manager for the 3 facilities. I remain the only person required to sleep on site rather than in Roseway. According to human resources standards, my position entitles me to refreshment facilities not less than 4 square meters. I spent all yesterday cleaning a man's arm out of a meat grinder and don't even have a damn shower out here. Fix it or I'm going to start breaking into your room and showering there. Then you can experience the joy of cleaning gristle out of your drain. Remember, I have an entire crate of mag picks here. You know I can do it. So I'm to run low on caffeine supplements. Any chance you could bring some by? I've had an urge to rearrange my storeroom all day. Maybe you could help with that again, or not. We could hike to the terraformer. It's been a while since last time. Wind in my hair, just quiet. I wouldn't mind that. Oh, those are the giant towers we've been seeing. They're terraformers. You know, back when we were first in the Emerald Vale, like in the first area of the game, I remember thinking, what are these giant towers sticking around all over the place? They're terraformers. That actually makes a lot of sense. That is a good attention to detail. I like that. Anyway. Haven't heard back yet if you need the paperwork. There was a receipt of acknowledgement right on top. Expect you to sign and return it forthwith. While I have you heard from Porter? Doesn't seem like anyone's responding to my messages. Things are hairy out here. Lock the doors. Keep your head down. Stay safe. I'll come for you. 5%. Covered from Doc Orson. Fair enough. Nothing serious. Ah, that's the exit. Okay. I just noticed that that was piles of shit. Okay, fair enough. It's probably gonna smell very badly in here. Sometimes it makes you think that perhaps immersive VR is not a good thing. You know, as soon as we get to like smelly games and stuff like that, that'd be bloody weird, wouldn't it?
Oh, investigating.
Incoming!
I need to work out where their weak point is as well for guns. It's getting a teensy bit ridiculous that I have to keep whacking them with this incredibly weak stick all the time. Either that or maybe I should just get a better stick. Actually, didn't I have a... Remembering that, I had this bad boy. It's got electric damage on it and it's more powerful. Actually, is it? Actually, it's really not because it does less damage overall. Okay, fuck that then. Let's see what the hell I got, I guess.
System.
Keep him quiet.
Security patrol initiated.
Here they come! Something stronger!
Alright, where's your weak point? Ooh, that's not good. damn it, just die already, really. Bloody robots. I really need to get better weapons for them. Or maybe find a way to put, like, I don't know, armor-piercing bullets on these bloody things or something.
Reminds me of the first ship I crewed on. Captain had to ban Vorst and baked beans.
Was this the guy they told to lie low? I guess. Looks like he ended up killing himself. Oh well. It happens a lot around here, apparently. Alright, now we can head down to the basement. This way?
This must be where Mr. Shaw's been working.
Processing, sweeping.
Alright, have I got anything better? Heavy machine gun. That's not really doing much good, is it? What else have I got? Shrink ray. Where's this bad boy? Crap! I was trying to heal, and then another one snuck up behind me. The git. Yeah, we have been through here. Okay. I was clearly making the save as I was, like, heading down again. Uh-oh. Nope. Nailed it. Maybe something about it better. It's all just... try the shrink ray, I guess.
This must be where Mr. Shaw's been working.
Doesn't last, does it? That's better than what I was using before. That's better. Not by a lot, but it was better. Alright. The shrink thing was good, but didn't last very long, which is problematic. Ooh. Is that what I came here for? Looks like it was. Right. I guess that's it from in here for now. Oh, wait, did I read this? I don't think I did. 60 patrol route past too close to experimental subject's pen. Now there's Rapspit gunking up the servos in its gun arm. We don't have a replacement arm, so I guess we'll just disassemble this one for parts. At least 12 and 17 are still working. We'll try to disassemble the mandatory consumer broadcast on 17. Things got stuck in maximum volume until we forced it to reset. Terra had serious malfunction today. Porter accidentally tripped one of the sensors inside the wall, so the blasted thing thought everyone was an intruder and just started shooting. We shut it down for now, but we requested new behavior modules from HQ. No response on behalf of the modules for the time being. We'll have to hope nobody blows up a wall. Didn't really work out quite so well for them in the end, then, did it? Well, okay, let's get the heck out of here. Yeah, that does remind me. Consumable slot. See, I'm not exactly sure. We check character and we go skills and we check medical, right? Unlocks third drug mixing slot. So I'm assuming, you know, just based on general stuff, that what that actually is saying is we can add in consumable slots up here and they get mixed in with the Adreno. I don't know if that's what it is, but sure what I want. That one seems pretty decent. Tactical time dilation recharge rate. Yep. Base health plus 25. Movement speed plus 20. Not bad. Which one of these is going to be best? I don't even know. A lot of these are just basic health things. Base health. A lot of base health things. I don't know. We'll leave it at that for now. I don't know if that's actually how it works. Okay, so I guess we can check up here now. So these things are terraformers. Old terraformers, but still.
I can take a hint.
Can you now? They don't stay shrunk for long enough to really be useful. Like if they were shrunk like permanently or something, that would be fun, but in general they just sort of stay down for a couple of seconds. So I can't imagine the shrink rate being that useful in the long run, truth be told. Okay. Isn't there one I have to do over here too? Well, yeah, so I guess those are the old terraformers. You see, that actually makes a lot of sense. I wondered what they were. Like, you know, why are they here? Oh, that's not good. Shit. Oh, hey, Zara. This would Duke Nukem, you could shrink them and then stomp on them? Yeah, that's true. Blimey, that's an old reference. Duke Nukem 3D, I think, had that. Of course, occasionally you had to get yourself shrunk in order to solve puzzles, but that was different. Oh, no, that's right. It was before I did all the thing. Right. Assault rifle.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm pretty sure pissing them off is kind of what we want to do here. Where'd the other guy go? There it is. Gotta remember to keep hitting the quick save button more frequently. Isn't there another one? Hello. I knew there was another one around here somewhere. Ooh, hello. That's unfair. Digging up on a person when they're zoomed is very rude. Gotcha. Apparently you managed to take out both of my friends. Fortunately, no one stays dead forever. No one's ever really gone. Once we got that, we got a couple of buildings around here. This over here. So what's this? What's this? What's all this? It's clearly important. Ooh. Alright, what we got? Chief Porter, Raptidons seem to be experiencing a problem of the intimate variety. The lore has installed in the bloodthirsty beast the instinct towards self-preservation, and that instinct does not seem to manifest in procreation. If anything, the internal logic of the common Raptidon is to ensure the survival of its species by butchering every other living creature within sight. That's certainly one way to do it. It's, you know, you don't have to worry about survival if you're literally the only thing around. Other working theory is Raptidons refuse to breed, and I don't know why. Please do something about Reuben. Stop checking in on my Raptidons. Just today he told me that you need to improve security on the pen. Occasion that brigands and bandits fall upon a Roseway. Given the secrecy of our operation, I create danger. Oh, excuse me, falling prey to roving outlaws. I guess he was right. If you're in this letter, then you're either the odious and perverse faction of tyrants known as the Board, or you're one of the people wasting time on patrol. If you're the former, know that the days of your iron-fisted rule over the colony of Halcyon are numbered. As the day of your reckoning approaches, I advise you to consider the words written on the pedestal of Ozymandias and reflect on the human condition. If you're latter, get back on patrols. Fair enough. Free shit. Who doesn't like free shit? There's a couple of big boys. You know, I'm honest to God not sure if I even want to. They're actually on pens, huh? I think I'm gonna leave them be. Seems fair.
What was that? What was that? I think I heard something.
Oh, hi.
That's the last of them.
Ooh. Covert labs. They weren't that very covert, were they? All in there, huh? Well then, if I'm meant to go into that building, I'm going in this building. Assuming I even can, I might not be... Hello?
You don't shoot, I won't shoot. Deal?
Deal?
Keep them hands where I can see them. What are you doing out here?
Mostly getting shot at, or bitten, or chased.
You and me both. Name's Lillian. Lady named Cass hired my crew as gun hands. I got left here to watch for Cleo reinforcements. They all got pinned inside, so I can't say as I mind.
Ah. Why are we having a conversation instead of a shootout? How's your job working here?
I'm sweaty. I got clawed by one of them monsters. I've been in the dirt all day, and I got bugs in places you don't need to know about. I'm on a fucking break. Got a smoke?
Yeah, okay, here, have one.
Thanks, sister.
Bad day, huh?
I've had better. Lost some things in a dust-up. But I didn't get eaten like some of our crew. Got that going for me.
What'd you lose? Sorry, were they friends of yours?
Some of them were okay. You don't get too close in this work. And Dylan, well, ain't no one gonna regret his passing. Least of all his mama. I was near the Raptidon pen when they got loose. Had to set a few to rights. When I got to checking if all my parts were still attached, I realized I'd dropped my cigarette case.
I know where this is going. You're busy, but if I fetch it for you, you're paying me for your trouble, right? I could be an asshole like that, but I'll play the nice
When
guy.
I turned about, I seen 2 fine gun hands being snacked on by lizards. No cigarette case is worth my life, no matter how badly I need a smoke. This was a Spacer's Choice commemorative case. Some promo for Founding Day they did back in, I forget the year. Worth decent bits to collectors.
Wouldn't hurt to do her a nice turn, would it, Captain?
Come around if I can get a hold of it.
I'd be obliged. Just don't lose any parts trying.
I'm very much not going to. Can I go in here? Ooh. The covert lab. Ooh. Wasn't there... Hang on a second. Right, so I've got to do this stealthy because he doesn't want any of them killed. Well, it's a good job I'm pretty decent at stealth. For the most part. The only issue is I don't know where the hell I'm going. Nope. Okay, never mind that. Telling me I gotta stealth past these guys? That ain't gonna happen, is it? Maybe the other entrance might be a better idea.
I can take a hint.
Can you? Can you really?
Mysterious doors are the funnest sorts of doors.
After you.
Secret entrance, huh? That could actually be very useful. But the secret entrance will have to wait until I'm back from the break, because it's just gone 5 o'clock and I need to nip to the bathroom. So, I'm back in a couple of minutes, guys. And I'm back. Sorry about this small delay. Things happened and needed to be dealt with. Anyway, I have no idea if this is going to go any better than the last place I walked into. But hey, you never know. I mean, it wouldn't be a secret pipe thing otherwise. Ooh. We entered in that way before. That would be the other way I went in. So, somewhere, there's some kind of button.
Reminds me of my first cabin on the Groundbreaker. 4 roommates, 1 bathroom.
Or something that I can press that will activate some kind of gas or other, and something, they will fall asleep. That one's dead, okay. Right. Now is really not the time, but okay.
Here we go.
I'm warmed up now.
don't know what I'm looking for in terms of this special gas that's going to put everybody to sleep. Let's eliminate the outlaws. That's Anton's data. Raptidons.
In my sights.
Fucking hell, that always hits you in the face. It's leveling up. It's not achieving transcendental. Fuck it, whatever. It's over the top, is what I'm trying to say. That was really bad. Ooh. Guaranteed to render unconscious in no less than 6 hours and has a refreshing antiseptic scent. I have good news and bad news. Bad news is we've got a sprat problem. Little monsters chewing on our wires. Ventilator systems temporarily offline. If your raptidons got cranky, you'll need to sedate them manually. Bring a few canisters of sedative. Hook it up to the auxiliary terminal in the main research chamber. Okay. Please explain the unmitigated disaster I'm currently holding in my hand. Have here a form approving the relocation of our raptidon mother to the main hall, a form signed by you. First of all, structure and integrity of our raptidon tanks are not nearly sufficient to contain an enraged raptidon mother. Secondly, raptidons are notoriously territorial, extremely protective of their young. Please stop me if I'm using too many numbers for you. I know you have a problem with basic arithmetic, seeing that you don't seem to realize that raptidon mother plus raptidon tank equals murder. Makes sense. That's presumably the thing I've got to do. Right, skills. What do I want to up? Well, I do use melee occasionally, so I should probably up that just a gnats. Okay, so we've got that. We've got... If I do that... No, I'm going to assume... Well, that's already hit 50, so that's as high as that's going to go. I'd need to up it separately in order to do that, which is a bit annoying, but... It's a very interesting system. It's like you up them in groups up until 50 points, and then you have to up them individually up to 100 points. It's really weird. I was tempted to put 4 points and get engineering up to 40. Screw it, let's do that. Do I need persuade up anymore? It's at 50 at the moment. That's not terrible. Inspiration. Screw it, let's put a few points into there. That'll do it. Alright, so I've got to do some... Oh, what, really? I gotta stop doing that. What you're telling me is I gotta get into there. And there's no other way in. Well, this is good. Is he dead? Yep. And yep. Okay.
Oh, look at how big she is. Wow. We're not going in there, are we?
Unfortunately, yes. would I be right in thinking I need 3 canisters before I do this? Okay, you know what? If that is indeed the case, I'm going out of here until I've got all 3 canisters. I could be wrong. Come on, guys. Thank you. But if I do need 3 canisters, then I'm going to go find all 3 first. Don't want to have to do that any more than once.
Hey! You! Over here!
Who the hell are you?
Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you.
Okay. I could lie, never met anyone named Crane. So she's got the research and I'm going to have to nab it off her, which means either killing her or I can pickpocket now. Although I don't know how successful that would be.
I suppose it does not matter. Either Crane sent you, or you are some scavenger come to rob me in my moment of weakness. Let's make a deal. I'd like to go on living. You'd probably like to make some money. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for your trouble.
So she's not liable to just give up Crane's data, is she? Okay. Why are you down here?
Same reason you are, more than likely. I imagine we picked up the same tip. Secret research facility, abandoned town, minimal security.
No, I was tracking down a distress call.
Crane actually sent out a cry for help? Oh, the poor bastard. Seeing his life's work snatched from him? Must be like losing a child.
What you got against Anton?
Crane is the man who runs this lab. Probably gone around the bend, fretting over his beloved research. Not that there's anything lovable about diet toothpaste.
You say diet toothpaste?
Diet toothpaste. Can you imagine a more pernicious example of corporate materialism? I do not know what is worse. Working here, or dying here.
So you went through all this trouble to steal the formula for diet toothpaste.
What matters is that I have been lied to. I was led to believe this was a high-priority corporate facility hiding valuable research. This job was not supposed to end with me stuck in some wretched lab smelling like rats. So I would be very much obliged if you gave me a break.
And what's in it for me?
You mean other than the satisfaction of doing me a good turn? Trust me, I'll make it worth your while.
Alright, what do you need?
The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the rafts for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen.
Anton was already made off with his research.
So you lied about not knowing Crane. I suppose I do not blame you.
Oh yeah, I forgot I said that.
We liberated that research. We did not steal it. And yes, a few scientists were caught in the crossfire.
You robbed a lab and shot some scientists on the way out. Sounds like bandits to me. Yeah, why?
This lab is a prison, not a place of work. Those men were not scientists. They were indentured laborers. We liberated them. They should be thanking us.
They were people. You ruined their livelihoods and killed not a few of them. Killed more than a few of them, really.
All wars have casualties. I regret taking a life, but we were doing them a mercy. Better to die than live in a state of slavery.
Pretty conceited for a common bandit.
I prefer freedom fighter, but I will not quibble over semantics. Come on now. Do you want to be dull and boring and servile like everyone else? Or do you want to break some rules? You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you. I'm in your debt.
Okay. Don't make us friends.
I do not have friends. I have associates.
Who do you work for? Or do you not work for anybody, I wonder? Alright.
Take your time. I am.
Looks like I'm going to be
to my
disappointing
chagrin,
Anton.
Not going anywhere.
But what you gonna do? Don't think that really matters in the long run. Or for diet fucking toothpaste. Hello.
Oh my gosh. This is... Please say we don't gotta walk through that.
We might have to. Ooh. Oh. Where's my science level? Ah, 44. Curses. Hello. Something I can pick up? Apparently not. That is though. Alright. Do I actually have anything that can up my science? Chemical or... personality attributes, space health. Not like I've got anything that can up my science even for a little bit, which is a shame. So I could up mind attributes with this stuff, +1. Don't know if that would be enough points. Ah, 49. Damn it. 5 points. Ah, 1 point off. If I'd have put another point into there, then that would have worked out. Oh well. If there's another one I can take at the same time. Could be. Body attributes. Come on. Mind attributes. I'm going to assume that taking 2 of the same thing is probably not going to up me. I'd try it. But it probably won't. Nah, it didn't. Ah, it's worth a try. Don't have anything I can wear to up science, do I? I might. Hang on. See, lockpick. Oh, I put that on. Haha! Ha 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 ha! There's always a way around this stuff. Science. Woo. So far, muscle extraction is coming along nicely. Pressure levels. I have no idea what I just did, but apparently I did something. Oh, that's right. He wants this thing for his aphrodisiac. Yay. Well, that worked. What was I wearing before? think it was that one, wasn't it? Hey, very good. Success! Somehow. Who the fuck is shooting at me? Really? Okay, fine. Shoot yourself.
System sweeping.
Make him regret.
Ah, aim for the little blue thing. That seems to do him a good chunk of damage. I can do that.
Don't know about you, but this just makes me want to get inside even more.
Inside? Oh, inside.
I won't tell.
Oh, okay. Card. Sure it'll come in handy. Take absolutely everything I can. No point in not, I suppose. Excellent. Ooh, bottle. This match showing great promise, Anton, and though I hesitate to tempt the fates, I might even dare to say it's a smashing success. Incidents of cavities have dropped significantly in the test subjects using the toothpaste, with only minor side effects. Nothing too serious, mind you, just a touch of blindness, so if you look into that, it would be much appreciated. Keep this up and you'll find yourself in Byzantium post-haste. On further review of our results, we've uncovered something quite fascinating. While the toothpaste does reduce cavities, it does so only nominally more than the current version. Our results were skewed by the fact our test subjects had a marked decrease in appetite, and hence were eating much less. That will teach us to monitor our subjects more closely. Seriously though, the appetite suppressive qualities of this new formula are quite incredible. Though the taste and texture leave something to be desired, so we'd like for that to be your focus moving forward. No need to waste any more time on the blindness thing. We've got the boys in marketing working on a solution on our end. Seriously, Anton, you really must let this whole blindness thing go. Your dedication to solving it is admirable, but it's also misguided, I dare say. It's really not that big of an issue in the grand scope of the whole thing, and pales in comparison to the texture and flavor issues which we prefer you spend all your time on. You're also mistaken about our ultimate goals for the project. The appetite suppressant qualities make this something much more valuable in townships than even in Byzantium. The need for less food to satisfy our workers can add greatly to our bottom line, so marketing is focusing their efforts in that direction. I'm not certain, but that may have something to do with them rejecting your Apazap Let's have a suggestion for the name. Let's leave marketing to marketing department, shall we? Yeah, of course they want a appetite suppressant. Why wouldn't they? We already know who's got that. I mean, I suppose I could always just let her out and then blow her brains out or something, but I don't know. Oh, this looks good. Still need to find that third canister. Ah. Speaking of which, figured it'd have to be around here somewhere. That does remind me, actually, I haven't used a shop in a while. I've got a lot of stuff I can dump off. Wasn't there a vending machine? Hello. Sell. Firstly, get rid of all the junk. That didn't lose as much weight as I was hoping. Ah, we have... Yes, of course. Definitely don't need any of those. Revolver, the vermin. Handgun. I really don't use handguns. Light assault rifle. Tactical shotgun. Ooh, plasma launcher. Might give that a go. Shot cannon. That could be bloody useful. The Rapti Prod. Okay. Let's go. You see, now that reduces a lot of stuff already. I should probably recycle those rather than sell them. Still, that reduces a lot of my weight, so that's good.
You reckon it's normal in a lab like this? Just use weapons all over? Or is it just whoever works here?
Considering what they do here, I think weapons all over the place is quite prudent, actually. Horson, you assured me the new lunch rations were harmless, but I've experimented in unexpected flood of symptoms, along with irregular seepage every afternoon. Ew. Got all the mechanical parts back. Catch you swiping them for maintenance again. Okay. God knows what the hell that was about. Ew. Ooh, heavy machine gun. Okay. need to look up a bit more. So we've got the 3 canisters now.
Nice and easy. Get ready.
No! Oh, god damn it. I didn't want you to do that.
Nice and easy.
Go away, will ya? Waiting for a bloody dinosaur to move. Okay, that's a start. Okay, in here, there's no way in hell they can see us. We do have that one to worry about. I don't know what it's going to do or where it's going to go. Hoping, yep. I'm hoping it walks away. I should probably get out of here. Did it work? Oh, good. I'm so happy. Whew. Worked all right in the end. Alright, anything else to check? Messages. Good news and bad news. Good news is we got a scrap. Wasn't this what I read before? Yeah, okay, I read those. Alrighty ho then. All right.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Yes, and I used them to hold down a button for a few seconds. It's amazing what you can do, isn't it? Alright, that's that. So we've got Pendor, eliminate the outlaws. Alright, well, we've got some. Let's see, where's that? How good are you gonna be, I wonder?
Watch out! Got him! Can't get
That
past
works.
that armor.
Sort of.
They won't try that again.
Need to work really good at first, and then it stopped working after a while. Weird.
Nice.
I won't tell.
Easy. They can't keep us out.
Nice. Okay. Please enter a command, it says. Well, there wasn't a lot to do there. And...
Great work.
Okay. All right. Hi.
Who the... You. Yeah, you. Get over here. You damn turncoat. We saw everything. You must think me a fool. I was watching on the security cameras. You got downright friendly with the outlaw leader. I reckon we got nothing to say to each other. You best back yourself out of here. Nice and slow.
Ease off the trigger. Hear me out here.
You got 1 minute. Starting now.
Okay. Convince Cassandra to let you leave in peace. Labs are wrecked. Staff's half dead. Maybe I should just go back and kill her. That is genuinely tempting. She is supposed to be one of the outlaws. When's the last time I made a quick save? That's fine. Could just go back and just blow her head off. No, that seems bad. Oh, I really gotta stop doing that. After I promised to save her, but I really wasn't sure about it when I was doing it, you know?
Finally! I've never been so pleased at the sight of an open door. Please tell me you've cleared a way out of here.
Here they come!
He's pretty tough. Look at that.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Yeah. I feel better for that. I don't think she was a very nice person. Outlaw and all that. I should be allowed to change my mind. Shut up. Where the hell even am I right now? I have no idea. Where's this go? Who was that? It was. Bard. Ah, hello.
Who the... You. Yeah, you. Get over here.
You still gonna be angry at me?
You done a job of work. After you cacked their employer, the gun hands started surrendering. Or trying to slip out.
It was near one thing, but we got it done.
We heard it all from up here. Hell of a thing.
How are your people?
Lost some of my own in the fight. And a bunch of the staff died before we could get them to Roseway.
Not your fault.
Sign on my door says it is. But that ain't your trouble.
Alright. Later. Amazing how, you know, just killing one person can change a conversation so completely. Okay, so I think that area I haven't checked yet, but there were some creatures in there. I can go back there now. I think we're fine here. Plenty of stuff kicking around. Okay then, well, I guess that's it for this area. As I said, bar that one little segment I haven't checked yet. So we'll go and check that, shall we? So that would have been the main entrance if I'd gone in the other way, so that's fine. I think I did the right thing. Maybe, possibly. I'm not sure if I want to start making friends with bandits and outlaws. You know, clues kind of in the name. And goody, they're all asleep. We can turn all these quests in, of which there are quite a few actually. They'll probably give me enough experience to punt me up to level 14. Maybe. You need a lot of experience to level up in this game. You know, it's weird. If you think about it, the amount of experience you get is so arbitrary because it really just comes down to a percent. Like, what percentage of your, like, needed to level up? Like, I mean, it could easily be a thing where you have a game where everything you do, excuse me, rewards you with a single experience point. And you know, you have just like, oh, you need 10 experience points to level up. You know, it doesn't matter really what the number is. It all comes down to percentage it. I gotta stop doing that. If you think about it. Oh yeah, that's... Whoa, what? Oh, that's right. I love how he just jumps up in the air when you kill him. Didn't I need to get back her a lighter or something? I guess she was an outlaw. That's why they were defending that doorway. I guess we can do that one really quick. Huh, because it's botched because she's dead. Right, okay, I get you. Yeah, this seems like a very bad idea. I've already botched the job. There's no point in picking up the item. Alright, so we may as well fast travel. Turn in all the quests, and then I think we can call it a day. I didn't think I'd be down here for the full session, but, you know, apparently I was, so there we go, I guess.
You've returned. What news? Please tell me you've recovered my research. Without my work to focus on, I find myself tending towards darker paths of inquiry.
Outlaws are now without a leader. I have your research. You're keeping it. Found your associate Jameson.
That is wonderful news. I'd feared the worst.
Could your employees actually mean more to you than your research?
Of course they do. Please don't mistake my ambition for callousness.
What should I mistake it for? Compassion? You see how one could do that. You must see how one can do that, though, can't you?
It's just that their constant complaining can begin to wear. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here. It's infuriating.
Do I need to...
You've returned. What news? Please tell me you've recovered...
Yes. Why can't I turn over the...
My research? Please tell me you've recovered it.
Yes, here it is.
That's... You can't possibly understand the enormity of what you've done for me. And what, pray tell, is the status of our raptidons?
Gas them all.
Capital. Excellent. If we're done here, I'd like to get back to work. You understand?
You know, there's more to care about than black marks and paperwork.
Not in this colony, there isn't. But success here will get me to Byzantium. I'll have recognition, money, proper facilities. It's the only place to lead a life of meaning in this system.
Life is no more meaningful there. Less so, in fact. It's more empty.
I can't believe you're right. If I did, I don't know what I'd do.
You've been sold a bill of goods. I would refuse to play that game if I were you.
That's easy for you to say. You're not trapped like I am.
Who's keeping you trapped?
I honestly don't know.
Well, think about it. There it is. Okay. Oh, every time. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna go journal. I was like, where is he? Ah, yes. Hello.
Oh, hello. Why do you see...
Yeah, you asked me to grab your prototype schematics from storage.
Ah, yes. Very good. And have you done that?
Got them right here.
What a relief. You hold months of work in your hands.
Hang on. What was a contraband? Why didn't you turn this in when you found it?
Anton would have just given them to Porter without a second thought. What a waste of potential that would have been.
I could sell them for a valuable profit.
Sadly true. Contraband does tend to fetch a high price among the colony's ne'er-do-wells.
Ne'er-do-wells.
So be it. I'll buy them off of you.
Oh, really? That decreased it? Oh. Hang on a second. Can I... No, I can't do it for me.
Much obliged. Oh.
Hang on. I don't want to go decreasing my reputation. That's a no-no. Sometimes you really got to go with things on this one, haven't you? Yep. Yeah, got them right here. There you go. Just take them.
Now, I'll just attach this here. Bit of glue.
Maybe you'll give me the gun after the fact.
Grease. Voila! I can finally call this little side project complete. Thank the law. Oh. I can't be caught with this. You take it. If R&D buys the schematics from me, perhaps I'll get you the first model, hot off the presses. I'll, call you? Yes, I'll call you.
Whatever. Good enough. Okay, so that's that one done. A lot more experience points. Talk with him now. And then we can level up, and then I'll call it a day. What time is it? It's 6 o'clock now. Yeah, we can. I'll give it another 5 minutes. Hey.
Any news on that thing we spoke about? You know, that thing.
Found your experiment.
Don't keep me in suspense. Did you get my stuff? I mean, not mine. It's for other parties. Buyers.
2 new equipment for you, so it's a bit more than you expected.
No kidding? You're the best! This is gonna make me so popular. I mean, with the people who buy it, not by using it. Because I'm not.
You're not fooling anyone. You're definitely going to use it. What kind of a reward are you planning to offer?
Take this. You earned it. If you run into me again after all this is over, maybe I'll have more. Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh good, I'm so happy. Right, were there any more? Doesn't look like it. That's good. Okay, so I think that's all the quests from this immediate area. The Monarch cleaning machine. Oh yeah, I picked up the acid sweeper. Turn to Gladys. Okay, well, there we go. Alright, so, what we'll do now, that's all the quests. We will level up. What do I want to level up next? I suppose science could go with doing up to bit, at least by 1 point. So it only does up it by a bit, huh? 2 in there. 3 into that. Yeah, we're really leveling things up, like, quite a lot. Oh yeah, I always forget we've got the dodge move. There's so many things in this game. I feel like so many of them are just like, I forget they're there. I forget that you can just dodge in this game. Anyway, 4 more points. I never use the bloody things, so I guess we'll up that to that and that to that. That'll do it. What perk do I want? I'm thinking reduce the weight of consumables, and that'll give me a lot more, like, health restore per kill is what I'll get next. Actually, no, we'll get health restore per kill here. Oh shit. I keep forgetting it doesn't switch it across. You got to unselect it and... Oh, it doesn't matter. Fuck it. I can get it next time. It won't be too long before I hit the next perk level. Okay, so... we're going to leave it here for today. I think I've made some decent progress. If we check my reputation, actually... Auntie's Cleo's people friggin' love me. So that's good. I'm just making a pretty good name for myself, all things considered. People just really like me, you know? So that's good. In fact, the only people who I think hate me are the board. And even they're kind of better with me than not. Maybe I'll just end up making friends with everybody and, you know, all that stuff. Anyway, because it's basically about helping people. That's really what I'm in for on this. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.